on, everybody? ChaseWins.com, Venture Sports Consulting. Hope everyone is having a great Sunday. Good week, good weekend. Hope everyone's still staying safe. I'm not going to get into the whole spiel of coronavirus. I will leave my opinions to myself on that and the horse shit that I believe that it is. Hopefully everybody's whereabouts, parts of the country, whatever, are starting to bring life back as it should be, so we can all move on in the world. As I stated a few weeks ago when I made a video, I would not be doing videos every day or every other day. There wasn't a reason to. We've still had picks every single day. We haven't had a single day where there wasn't something posted for the clients on the site. But again, there's only one sport that I'm personally doing right now. That is international baseball. Everybody knows me for baseball. International is no different. I've followed it for many years. A lot of MLB prospects, talent, a lot of rehabilitation goes on through the international leagues, Taiwan, Venezuela, Korea. And the KBO is actually one of my favorites. It's not my favorite as a fan or a spectator. I actually prefer Puerto Rican, Venezuelan, Cuban, Mexican, all of those leagues, Dominican Republic, versus something like, Taiwanese baseball or Korean baseball. But the KBO, truth be told, is probably the most prominent league outside of your standard, Puerto Rico and places like that, because they're so closely tied to the MLB. Anything, outside of those Latin American leagues, the KBO takes the cake. The problem that people have to realize with the KBO, and I've had to deal with this with a lot of clients. A couple of weeks ago, we had our first day. I think it was the second or third day of the KBO season after they had started. I had 3 plays, maybe 4. And, posted them, swept the board, top play, great day, hit a big underdog. And then, of course, ever since that day, it's every day, hey, where are the baseball picks? Where are the baseball picks? They're not coming every day. And it's not like the MLB where you're dealing with an average of 9 to 10 pitchers, 3, maybe 4 starters, some teams a 5th, person thrown into that rotation, and then your bullpen, middle relievers, closers, so on and so forth. The KBO, one team has the prospects and the, just the bodies of 5 MLB teams combined. And a lot of people don't realize that because not every day are all of those pitchers available. It all depends on what's going on, who they're playing. And again, even though the KBO is a professional baseball league, they run their teams a lot like minor league squads. It's a lot of player development because a lot of these guys, their dream, especially when you talk about the non-Korean players, American players from all over the world that are playing here because of the talent level, because of just the overall, I would say the overall step above that league is to a lot of international leagues. A lot of their goals is to make it to, MLB in America. So player development is a big aspect, even though this isn't minor league baseball. This is professional ball. But I'm very, very cautious on it. We've only had 3 days of KBO so far. Had one again this morning. When I say we posted it last night, game started about 1 a.m. Eastern time this morning. 3 plays went 2-1. So out of the 3 days that we've had selections, we haven't lost a single day. We've lost a couple of plays, but no day that we've released KBO have we had a losing day. And I plan on keeping it that way. Obviously, if anybody follows international baseball, there's always one day every week where there is no games being played. That would be tonight. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind if you want the KBO. Some people were asking me the other day, like, hey, I'm getting more into it. I'm starting to watch it, especially people on the West Coast. They're wanting to watch it. They're wanting to get involved. And they're wanting to keep it going even when Major League Baseball comes back So I am going to do a season. It's going to be a lot cheaper than the standard Major League Baseball season would be, probably a few $100. I'll have it released this week. But the big announcement for today is NASCAR is back. Darlington Raceway, Darlington, South Carolina, one of my favorite tracks to go to. Patrick's overall favorite. He's been working on this race for the last couple of weeks. It is up. It is on the site. We have a huge card on there, biggest that we've ever released. 6 total head-to-heads, 2 top plays in those head-to-heads. We have a race winner card, and we also have some dark horses on there. So be careful, because all the cappers out there are now bona fide NASCAR experts. We had the wannabes wanting to be NASCAR experts before things kind of shut down, and now that everything's so limited in what you can play and invest in, now everybody and their brother's a NASCAR expert. Don't waste your money. We have proven time and time again, week in, week out, multiple seasons, that Patrick is the real deal. He is the best, and he is one of the only. Do not fall for the same garbage, buying something from the same people that want to, make you pay for picks on a video game, on something computer simulated. That's asinine, guys. Whether you're winning or losing, they don't have inside information. They don't have some magic formula, or the word that people like to use is algorithm, when they don't even understand the definition of what an algorithm is. Because when they go to explain an algorithm, they're not even explaining what that is. They're not explaining what an algorithm is. They don't know. There is no magic formula for simulated football and hockey and basketball. There's not. It's horseshit. Fact. So, but if you guys are really into that, maybe I'll get some inside information on a Pac-Man tournament going this weekend. Sell you that. Anyway, NASCAR card is posted. We also have a huge race card today in horses. Gulfstream Park and Churchill Downs. For the first time ever, there are 3 top plays going on the horse card today. Never, ever have there been 3 top plays in one day. Some days there's not even a top play. They're all premiums. But a lot of times, if there is a top play, it's just one. There have been a few instances where we've had 2 top plays, where we're dealing with 3 to 4 tracks in one day. Today we have 2 tracks that we're dealing with. Still looking into Santa Anita for this evening. We'll see what he, brings out of the card on that. If it meets, the criteria within my system, we'll just have to see. Otherwise, Gulfstream Park, Churchill Downs, 3 top plays in total, first time ever. So make sure you get on that. You can get the NASCAR Day Pass for $40. It's $10 off. You can get for $30. You can get the horse racing card for today. The NASCAR season, $250. It's 50% off today only. Every single race, every pick, every top play in NASCAR from now until it's over for the year. And then, of course, we've got American sports coming back. I see some cappers going out there and giving information. One likes to tell you that football's not coming back, baseball's not coming back, and then a week later he's giving you a different story. He tells you he's a doctor, has a medical degree. I mean, guys, come on. Use your head. All right, let's give a few free plays. If you have any questions, send me an email. I've been playing in a golf tournament for the last few days. I've been playing a ton of golf. I mean, a lot of my long-term clients know I'm an avid golfer, have been for most of my life. This time of year, don't get to play it a lot, about once a week, because I'm dealing with, baseball every day, which is fine by me. But since this shutdown, even though I've done work every day, I'm not the horse expert. I'm not the NASCAR expert. I don't pretend to be. I never will be. It's freed up. It's free time that I don't really want. I would rather be dealing with baseball and rather be dealing with sports every day. But I've tried to make do by waking up, getting my work done in the mornings, with dealing with my other consultants and making sure that my clients have winning plays to invest in every day. Dealing with a couple of other businesses that I'm involved with, me and my partner and co-founder Jerry Valdez on the charity that we have launched. That's all going together. That's a ton of work. So hopefully in the next 30 to 60 days, we'll really see that ramp up. So I've been doing that in the mornings, and then in the afternoons been been playing a lot of golf, doing tournaments left and right. So it's been fun. Haven't been able to do this for a lot of years. Just as busy as I am, but I would rather be busy than slow. And I know that once sports are fully returned, that's what I'm waiting on. But I'll take advantage of being out in the fresh air while I can. So get your emails in pretty early, because shortly after the race begins, 3:30 Eastern time, I'll probably kind of hang it up for the day. I will answer emails from my phone as I check them throughout the afternoon. So a couple of free plays. Let's do some horse racing free plays, and I'll give you a NASCAR one. I'll give you one free play. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm going to give you 4 free plays in total. First free play that I'm going to give you is a NASCAR head-to-head matchup. Chase Elliott versus Alex Bowman. This is these lines are coming directly from my bookie. Chase Elliott in a head-to-head matchup is minus $1.30 over Alex Bowman. That is a pick that Patrick really likes. That is on the card. So lock Chase Elliott in to finish ahead of Alex Bowman at minus $1.30. Let's head on over to Gulfstream Park in South Florida for horse racing. I'm going to give you a couple of plays here. I'm actually going to give you 4 in total from this track. It's all involving just two horses, but on each one I want you to make 2 wagers. Gulfstream Park Race 7, I want you to wager, and this is, I hate that there's not a ton of, plus money on this one like we usually bet. Just the other day we had it, hit another 10-1 plus 1,000 horse. But race number 7, horse number 5, Sniper Shot, it's even money, but standard premium play, lock that in as an outright race winner. And then I also want you to do double the wager and bet it as a show wager as well. You can do an across the board wager, which I would recommend. So you're basically making 3 separate wagers to win, place, and show. And if Sniper Shot horse 5 wins the race, you win all 3 bets. Then jumping down to race number 11 at Gulfstream, horse number 6, we're getting plus 200 odds on that. I would do the same thing across the board. If you don't want to do 3 wagers, bet 1 wager for it to win outright at plus 200, 2-1 odds, and then also place a show wager for it just to finish within the top 3, and you can cash in on that. And then moving over to Churchill Downs, race number 11 is probably one of his favorites on that. It's the final race at Churchill Downs for the day. Horse number 10, Chasing Anna, at plus 200 as well. No, that one actually may have jumped to plus 300. Hold on one second, I'll tell you. That one may have jumped to plus 300. And if it did, I'm certainly not going to complain. No, it's plus 200 still. It jumped up to 240 and then back down to plus 200. So race number 11 at Churchill Downs, horse number 10, Chasing Anna, plus 200. Do the same thing. Race winner, do a separate wager as a show wager for it to finish within the top 3. And you should make a lick today on everything that we just gave you. Multiple horse racing picks, as well as a NASCAR play. If you have any questions, shoot me an email, chase@chasewins.com. Click the links below in the description if you want to get some Venture Sports Consulting and chasewins.com merchandise, Outfielders Anonymous merchandise, merchandise for the Youth Sports Charity, the We Are Sports Foundation. Anything you want, I'll get back to everybody as quickly as I can via email. Like I said, I'll be working until 3:30, 3:45-ish, and then after that, I'm going to kind of call it a day, and I'll check my email via my phone out on the course once every hour or so and answer what I can, and then what I can't answer just from my phone, I will answer later tonight as I start looking into what we've got going on for tomorrow. And then obviously won't have any KBO picks for tomorrow because it's technically an off day. But the following day after that is usually when we'll bounce back with another few plays. So lock them in, guys. Thank you for all the support. Hopefully within the next 45 days or so, we'll be back running rampant. MLB is still a go. Everybody's freaking out about the PA and the Players Association and the union. Guys, the MLB players shouldn't take a pay cut and risk health. I'm still not buying into that, but if you're going to say that it's unhealthy to do stuff, they shouldn't have to say we'll risk our health and take a 50% pay cut, and they won't have to. They've already crunched the numbers. Each team would be losing around $600,000 a month in revenue and profit, which still makes every team profitable for the year. It makes all the media contracts happy, and it's a hell of a lot better than one team like Oakland or Tampa Bay or Baltimore who can't afford to go a season without baseball. It saves them and allows them to come into the 2021 season without being financially hurt to where they can't do what they had every intention of doing this year and in years past. So MLB will be back, guys. Have no fear. Thank you, guys. I'll see you back sometime this week. We'll do some more free plays. And we got a live show coming up this week to answer a bunch of questions. I've got to get a Discord channel starting for other sports investments outside of just the games themselves that people have been asking me to do. So a bunch of big things happening behind the scenes. And I can't wait to finally get these launched and share with you. And then our sports will be back soon. And we'll pick up right where we left off. See you guys.